What's up, guys? I am back with another late night vape show. Uh, One second, sorry about that. I had to pop up on my laptop. I film everything from my laptop. And yeah, so I just thought it'd be cool to make a chill video just a little bit, talk about some stuff. I know there hasn't been a new vape sesh loaded recently. I haven't had time to film one. I've been really busy and had some other stuff going on. So, yeah. So I figured I would go ahead and do another vape show. And, yeah. Hopefully some people tune in, talk about some stuff, maybe some questions. I'll probably keep this running for a little while. Yeah, let's get it. Still using this setup. I did take the adapter off, and I did change the drip tip to this acrylic glass style drip tip. It's not real glass. It's like a plexiglass, I guess, acrylic. My tank is running low. I might have to fill it pretty soon. But yeah, let's get some babies. Still loving this setup. Right now, I'm running it at 4.4 volts, airflow's wide open, and it's a 1.2 ohm coil. Flavor's still good, no problem with the flavor or the coils hooking up. They seem to be handling just fine. Battery life has been good. I charged it about 20 minutes ago, 20, 30 minutes ago before I started filming this video, and it is at 89% battery right now. So, still got plenty of battery left. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this tank real quick because it is running really low. And I plan on vaping for a little bit, just in case someone does join and wants to chat a little bit or ask some questions or give some suggestions. And I just feel like vaping. I haven't vaped very much. So, but yeah, I'm going to turn this up to about 4.8 volts. I know you guys probably can't see it, but it is at 4.8 volts for airflow. It's nice. It works really good. I have actually been really enjoying this setup. Super small, super stealthy, great for on the go, and it's just really nice. I did want to compare it to the Me One. The Me One, it is a little bit taller than the Me One, and with the tank, it is definitely a lot taller. But with this tank, it holds 3 mils. The Me One holds 3.5 mils. The Me One is pass through. This is pass through. This has a 1050 mAh battery. This has an 1100 mAh battery. This has adjustable airflow. The Subtank Nano has adjustable airflow. This is adjustable in voltage. This does not have any adjustment. It just vapes based on the charge of your battery. So yeah, that's a quick little comparison of these two. I honestly prefer this style. I don't know, just something about it. I like the look of it. And the new one does have a removable drip tip, the top airflow. But yeah, so one of the quick little comparisons, I can't see directly. Let me restart that. I do like the fact that I can adjust my voltage, and I do like that I can directly see my battery life and the seconds as I vape. And I just tend to like this format a lot more for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this tank. It's running low. It is a top fill tank or bottom fill tank, as I said in other videos. So I'm gonna get that filled real quick. Filling it with some more of that Lantern's Keep by Blind Lion. Really been enjoying this. I talked about it earlier today in the Juice Talk video. And you know what? That should be pretty good for this late night vape show. Even though it says 3 mils and wouldn't take very long to fill, I just don't know how much I'm going to be vaping in this video, even though I would basically already have a tank filled for tomorrow if I did fill it, or today, since it is going on 3 in the morning. It is actually 2:45 a.m. right now. And I like to shoot the late night vape shows real late or early in the mornings. I guess you could say is the best time that I like to film them and upload them. But yeah, my tank about a little over halfway full. Let's get some more vapes, guys. I'm serious, this juice tastes exactly like a Danimals yogurt. It's delicious. Strawberry banana yogurt. I do taste a lot of the creaminess. And it tastes exactly like what they describe on the bottle. And the VG PG ratio seems to be pretty good. I mean, I'm having no issues leaking, no leaking issues. At least with this tank, I can only talk about what I'm using. But yeah, using it as this setup, it's been really nice. Still very satisfying. And it's still a good amount to lung vape. I do think the 1.5 ohm coils are going to work better in here. Because, this is only 10 watts and this is 1.2 ohm. It will fire, I believe it'll fire all the way down to 1 ohm. But I'd recommend running higher ohms with this, personally, in my opinion. But it's working and vaping just fine with the 1.2 ohm. Plenty of flavor, plenty of vapor. Running it with 6 milligram nic, and it's vaping just fine for me. I actually might turn down the airflow a little bit. Yeah, I closed it down to about the size of an Anonymous Mini. open to full airflow. Yeah, about the size of the Anonymous Mini's airflow on full adjustment. It does make, and I can actually take less drags that way. But I do like to take really slow, like mellow drags, and that's what this vape setup is. It's like a mellow vape setup where I can take really flavorful long drags. Yeah, I really enjoy this setup. I think it looks dope with that glass drip tip. And without the adapter, I will admit it's a lot more small and compact in size, and does look really good as well. I mean, there's like no overhang, maybe like a slight overhang, about the same, or maybe a little bit less than if the Anonymous Mini was on here. Because whenever I ran this iStick Mini with the Anonymous Mini, it did have a slight bit more overhang and did overhang into the screen a lot more. This is like not even on the screen, hardly. So yeah, this is like the perfect combo tank. Either that or like an Anakin Gladius tank would be really good for this. I'm thinking about checking that tank out too, maybe in the future. But I do want to make and use this setup for a little while to see how well it holds up, and if it's just, or if it's just one of those things like, yeah, it's cool to vape every here and there. But I'm gonna try to. I'm pretty. I'm getting all tongue tied. What I'm saying is, I want to use this setup as my all day, everyday setup for a little while before I try out something else. I want to get a really good feel for this setup, for the coils that go in this tank, how the mod holds up, how the tank holds up, all that stuff. So yes, I'm going to be using this for a while, I believe, because I'm even curious to see how it holds up as an all-day, everyday vape without using any of my other vaping devices. So far, it's been very satisfying. It's been about 2 days, and this is the only thing I have been using. And I like the fact that I can play with the voltage and adjust it up and down based on preference. Even though this is only a 10 watt max, I do believe they make a 20 watt version of this. But I honestly love the 10 watt just because it's so simple. And if you use the right ohms on here, the right resistance, you'll get a good vape. It'll work flawless. That's why I believe the 1.5s being a higher resistance will work even better with this setup. And luckily, I bought 2 5 packs, so I should be stocked on coils for a little while. And that means I'll have more money to get different juices and try different juices. And I just love how small and compact this whole setup is too. Like either way you hold it, you can hold it like this, or you can fire it this way. I like to hold it like this, and I feel like I have a really good grip this way. The tank's facing me, I can see my screen, and I can thumb fire it. I can adjust my voltage while looking at my screen, and it's like a one-handed setup. I don't have to have two hands to be like, oh, look at this. You know, it's just one-handed. I set my voltage for what I want, set my airflow, and I mean, and I could literally sit here and talk about this thing all night. I've really been enjoying it. It's been perfect for out on the go, riding them for car rides, hanging around the house. You know, just doing simple little things. Whenever I went and hung out with my with the neighbors today, it, it's just really convenient rather than packing around a giant, big, heavy mod. You know, something super lightweight, and I'm still getting my Nick buzz that I crave, the vapor production I crave, and it's just all there, the flavor and everything. All on a tiny little setup. It's nice. I could adjust the airflow more closed, I guess. Let me see how. Okay, so basically almost all the way closed. I know you probably won't be able to make it out on camera, but that's the airflow that I'm using. Basically closed. Let's see how things. Flavor really coming in strong with that tight airflow. It's gonna. It's actually really good. And what I love about this setup is this being a 10-watt max device, it's not gonna go through a whole ton of juice very quickly. As you can see, I've been vaping a lot this video. It's still basically the same amount as whenever I filled it during the video. I know that was only a few minutes ago, but I have been taking really big pulls, as you can see, and the liquid is basically at the same level. I like that because it saves you on juice, and I feel like you get to vape even more because your juice isn't going as fast. And I am a heavy vapor. I vape a lot. And just to show you guys some of this cloud production, I'm going to go ahead and take some vapes and blow it to the side so you can just see why I'm so in love with the setup. Here we go. This is on the tight airflow. That's nothing to complain about. I mean, that is very decent vapor production. I think anyone out there would be satisfied with this setup. Like I said, I've been vaping for almost 4 years now, and this is a setup that I honestly love to use. But you know, that's all I really got for this late night vape show. Just wanted to talk a little bit and share a little bit of info on my personal experience with this device so far. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, guys.